Hey, Brady here. Occasionally, skiers with very flexible schedules can take advantage of typically some last-minute booking opportunities for some deep discounts offered in the heli-skiing industry. And you don't hear about this very often. The heli-ski operators aren't going to talk about it. So let's examine the industry really quickly, how a typical booking takes place months in advance, sometimes well over a year in advance. You're going to send in a typically non-refundable deposit to the heli ski operator. Then 3 or 4 or 5 months before the trip starts, you send in the rest of your money, and they have all of their booking fees up front long before you show up. This is a terrific business model and has been working in the industry for over 5 decades. Um, that's how the industry works, and that's fine. That's a-okay. It works great for the industry, and I love heli ski operators. They're my friends. However, they don't, as an industry, sell all of the seats all of the time up front. So this creates an opportunity for us for last minute discounts, typically for three different reasons. And let's look at the first reason. Number one, COVID. Remember, we were all just locked up in our houses for a couple of years, and then they opened up the doors and we got out wherever we were in the globe. Finally, we got to go out and scratch our adventure skiing itch, get there out there heli skiing for a couple of years. And it was a huge demand bubble that got released on the industry. Then, after that demand bubble, the demand receded a bit, decreasing demand, then resulted in pricing concessions and unsold seats. Now, part of this could be warming weather patterns, could be kind of skier frustration, booking way in advance, and then they get there and it hasn't been enough snow in a while, or maybe some warmer weather, and they're kind of getting tired of getting skunked. I've talked to, several people over the last few years who kind of have this attitude. Oh, so it could be a function of really just a trickier travel economy and, kind of weakening economy to a degree. Now, operators have a response to this. They can and are contracting their calendars in terms of what they offer during the season, but this creates obviously staffing problems. You got seasonal staff that are used to a particular schedule, and now you got to kind of reduce it. They're not going to be too happy about that. Think about the assets, the aircrafts, which are, the owners. These are like pieces of real estate that need to generate income, and they're typically leasing the aircraft. And if you're the vendor, oh, you want to lease it for a shorter contract now? Don't know about that. So heli ski operators take a lot of risks. They're doing this, fine dance throughout the decades to run a high quality business. Uh, so COVID and what's happened since COVID is one reason. The second reason is, and this is a shocker, but think about this. As as a skier, you just can't show up. You just don't show up. My goodness, you've spent, $10,000, $15,000 or more on this exotic trip, and you get sick, you just can't get out of bed, or you've got a family emergency, or my goodness, you're having just travel challenges getting there. That happens frequently. I've talked to, a lot of my operators, and some of them say as many as 10 to 15% of their audience, of their guests, just don't show up. Wow. This is why they encourage travel insurance so much. And think about this. Okay, so you're the skier, you've insured your trip, so you're insured. The operators now got their whole fee, so they're happy, and yet now they've got an empty seat. This is a huge opportunity for additional revenue for the heli ski operator to fill that seat and optimize on their capacity. Now that's a big one. Third one, simple. Retail sale. Retailers have been doing it since the beginning of time. Heli ski operators are no different. They're certainly not above presenting a sale. So there are unsold seats out there, and if you have a flexible schedule like I do, and maybe you want to take advantage of a surgical strike, You see a big dump and you want to, go get some fresh snow. Well, this is your opportunity. Come join the Heli-Skiers Alliance. We will do some special things. If you join the Heli-Skiers Alliance and put your information in right here, we won't communicate very frequently with you. No, we're not going to bug you. Maybe we reach out once a month or once a quarter. I don't know. But when we do reach out to you, I guarantee you we will present you with unmatched opportunities for heli ski strips in the industry at a discount and some epic trips to do some really cool stuff. So put your information right here, join the Heli-Skiers Alliance, and we look forward to seeing you in the A Star. All right.